You guys want to know that I think I may have found the next Fantom right here. The coin is called Aurora. I kind of almost overlooked this coin. This is an interesting coin. I can't remember which user brought this to my attention, which follower from my YouTube channel brought this to my attention. But I think you might want to pay attention to this one, folks. And guess what? I'm going to let you know. You're going to be able to make, if this works out, if this is what I think is going to happen with this coin Aurora, you're going to be able to make quite a bit with this coin in the next bullish move when it's coming along with Bitcoin. It's Greg again, guys, up here with an update on Aurora. I'm going to show you some handy little information you're probably not going to find anywhere else on the YouTubes. Okay, so here's Aurora trading for $2.69. There's a couple things I want you to just pay kind of close attention to. You know, it has a lot of total max supply, and it has a lot more supply to come out right here, guys. And then you can see this fully diluted valuation. You know, long term, eventually that's going to become a problem down the road for them. That's not to say that when it's dipping down and then goes into a next bullish move that it can't pump. But long term, this is going to could become an issue. It'll have inflation. Okay, I'm going to go over. Here's Aurora's website. They have a next website. You can check it out. They have a lot of other projects that are developing on Aurora, which Aurora is the layer 2 of the layer 1 of Near Protocol. So it's like it's an EVM, Ethereum virtual machine for Near Protocol to scale on their system. So this is kind of interesting looking at that. So, and here's, you want to dig into it, you can go find the white paper, how everything works. You want to do a little bit more research. I dug into it a little bit. I didn't do too much, but this is where you can go check it out, how it operates and things like that, get more detailed information. They have a few Twitter followers. People are interested in this. I looked at the community, the Discord and the Telegram. I think there's about 15,000 in each of them. So it has a pretty decent sized community right now, but this is over, I would say, under the radar more or less, just because of what's happened with the price. But this is the area I'm going to show you. This is the area where you want to start go shopping, guys. This is not the seller's market where everybody's doing right now. This is the buyer's market, right? I showed you a video about that. There's another guy on YouTube who even said that. Like, this is not where you sell. This is where you start looking for buying opportunities. That's what I've been saying all along. Now, here's the deal. Why am I going to be so bullish on this, and why do I think this is the next Fantom? You guys remember how much price appreciation Fantom had? I'm not going to go over the chart, but go look at Fantom's chart. When it started its bullish move and where it ended, it made massive moves. So here's the deal. I'm going to go over, give you guys an overall picture here with Bitcoin. Done it before. Here's Bitcoin. It's in this area. I do think that it's coming down to complete a fourth wave in this area near $20,000, and it's going to make this move. Okay. When Bitcoin makes this, it starts making this move, guys, that's where you're going to want to have a little bag of Aurora, probably. FYI. And the reason I would be bullish on it too, and maybe decide to look into it, is because I'm extremely bullish on Near Protocol. So you can see here, I made a wave 1, 2, and there's a 1, 2. So it has a bullish setup. I've done other previous videos on Near Protocol, and I'm bullish on this coin. I was thinking before it might pop up a little bit more. It's looking like it's tiring out here with Near Protocol, and it's going high up on the RSI. So there's likely that I do think that Near Protocol could go down to this area, more reasonable area of $2 and $2 or so, which would be even a better buy down there. And then you can get ready for its next bullish move. So that's what I'd be looking for, it to pop up, come down, and take that out. Okay, so this is the layer 1. This is Near Protocol. This is the layer 1 of Aurora, this coin. And you see how bullish this thing's set up? Look at that, 1, 2, and a 1, 2. So it's going to go into this 3 of 3 once the crypto market goes bullish. Okay, so here's Aurora. it's not looking good. Let's go over the basics of Aurora, right? People are talking a lot about Aurora over here. You know, there's a lot more people on YouTube's and talking about it, you know, like typical cryptoverse mentality. Oh, look at Aurora, and now look at it. Nobody wants to hear about it. But guess what? Look at this, guys. This is where you want to go shopping. This is where you want to go shopping. Look at that. Oh, 92% drop. This is where you want to start looking at Aurora, man. I'm like, wow, this is looking good. Now, be careful of something like this, guys. You have to be careful of coins like this, especially now. I'm not making a recommendation to buy it right now, not financial advice. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of other things that I went over before I go into this chart a little bit more. I think possibly what could be going on. You can start looking for potential zones in here to buy this. Get ready for a pump on Aurora. So I found this this guy, this JamesBaccini.com, and back in, it looks like January, he did this article. You guys might want to go check this out. What I found interesting about this Aurora, see, it's an EVM, Ethereum virtual machine. I'm not going to go into all this area of this with you, okay, with this thing. But look at this, $800 million in incentives. So you can see, we saw last summer with Avalanche how effective incentives can play in launching an alternative layer 1 blockchain. Incentives attract the initial liquidity that gets DeFi flywheel turning and starts things in motion to grow the total value lock, user numbers and developers and developer interest. They start coming and going, sounds good. So here's all the incentives. So they have these incentives. And right now, look, guys, this is setting you up for massive gains. To pay attention, excuse me, to set you up for massive gains in this coin. Right now, where everybody's like hating on it and stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. It's down too low. So you can go over and check this guy's his page out, James Baccini. But he wrote it, what is it? Almost, what's January, February, March, April, May, June, almost 5-6 months ago. He was just a little bit too early to the party, you know, but this is helpful now. And this is why you sit back with your cash, you stack cash, like I've been saying, and then you get ready to pounce. You start looking for the opportunities to make bank. So you're looking at an opportunity where you could possibly make more money than the initial people that invested in this coin, guys. Think about it. Think about it. This is probably going to be the next Fantom. All right, so here's the other thing too. I went over here, total value locked on DeFi Llama for near protocol. So this is for near protocol, it should be. Okay, so they got a few projects on here. See, this is the layer 1. It's probably more difficult. It's more difficult to build on this layer right here, guys. You see? So it's not going to do so well. But come over here, check this out, guys. Look at Aurora. It does have a whole bunch of lock, but look at all the projects are starting to get built on this thing. So it's like becoming like a Fantom. It's becoming like a Fantom. You know, people are going to probably, in my opinion, what's going to happen. See, the reason Fantom was so, lots of people went over there. I was very bullish on Fantom, and it was just easy chain to use. There's other incentives that are going to be going on where you can just use like an Ethereum token and swap it and things like that. I want to go into all those details. We're looking right here. Our primary focus is that, hey, is this a good project? And does it have the potential for price appreciation? And it does. Look at all the stuff that's already being built on this right here, guys. Okay, so let's go back to the basics and look at the technicals of this coin. Let's go back to the basics and look at the technicals. So I already showed you this coin right here. Look at this. This is juicy right here, guys. Look at that 92% drop. 92% drop. And you see, you got bullish divergence in here. So I broke this thing down. It did a run, and I want to make sure I had this right to see if the sequence is going to be coming out. So coming out correct. So A, B, C is what it's done right here. So I did 3-wave move right there. I'm going to take that off, clean that up, and it rocketed back up onto this. Okay, right here. So more likely I was some type of X wave or a B wave. More likely an X wave because this is 3. So it's coming down right here, and I was investigating this move. And there's a couple ways you can cut this pie, because, you know, a lot of people could say it's 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. which is a way to look at that. But the issue I have right here is the amount of time from 12 May to 16. So it's 1 week to make that move. So there's a probability that this could be an A, B, and then down for C, and it might be completing its correction. That is a possibility. But here's what's interesting. This move right here, guys, this is an ending diagonal. That usually means everything is slowing up in the momentum here to make another move out of here like that. Okay, you see the bullish divergence. You see this bullish right here, down in price, up in momentum. So it's getting ready to do something out of here. The only thing is Bitcoin's just hanging around doing nothing. So I think a couple of ways you can look at this is that Bitcoin is just going to hang out in this area for a little bit, this 28 to 31,000. This will probably just kind of wander around in here, maybe go down like that. Okay. And then Bitcoin is going to do a dump. So let's say Bitcoin is going to do a dump down to that 24 or lower area. And you could, wherever this is going to maintain and find this bottom in this area. So I put this box area. This is let you guys know the way this coin is set up. This is very difficult to find a bottom on a coin like this. Very, very difficult. Very, very risky. You want to be careful. But this is, in my opinion, going to be the area that's already at about $2.50, and it could wander back down to 209 or something like that. And the alternative too is that this whole thing is the impulse. So what that means is that whole thing is the impulse, then it might bounce a little bit and then just wander around down like this. So this will probably go like that if that's the case. But the alternative is that this was the impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and it whizzed down on that 5. It came up on that B and it's finishing up on its ending diagonal. So this is a coin you want to pay attention to. And here's what's going to be nice about this coin, guys, is that once it's down here, and then you can do a little bit of DCA or putting a little bit into your bag with some decent stop losses in case things turn around and don't go into your favor. As you do this, you can check this out. Let's see you picking this thing up $2 or something and wanders down there, and boom, look at that. It's going to go back up there. It's going to go back up there. Look at that, 1,600% right there, guys. Right there, 1,600%. That's what is that? 16x more or less up that way, guys. So, and look at all this volume. Everybody's getting scared. See the volume right there? They're selling off, giving up on the coin. This is the time you want to go shopping for Aurora. Pay attention, because my suspicion is telling me, I know you're not supposed to go off your feeling, but there's a potential that this could be the next Fantom, guys, and the next bullish move with Bitcoin and Ethereum. When they make bullish moves, this thing is going to boom, 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 right out of here like this, guys. It's going to go down and you're going to see it boom, 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 boom. It's do a correction and then boom, 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 boom up there. Thanks for watching. Peace.